Starting off is my top mesh office chair pick for under $200, the Tacova Ergonomic Chair. You can often buy this chair for $130 on Amazon. Tacova packs in seat height adjustment, multi-directional arms, and lumbar height adjustments. The Tacova features a nice deep recline. This allows you to relax back and rest your head and neck on the very comfortable two-way adjustable headrest. The trade-off for all the adjustments is a lower build quality, short warranty, and only average comfort. The mesh backrest is better than you'd expect for the price point, and the headrest fits perfectly in the curve of my neck. The biggest negative here with the Tacova is the firm seat. It's on the small side, and I find myself bottoming out very quickly. Ideally, I wouldn't want to sit in this chair for 8 to 10 hours a day, but if this is the extent of your budget, the Tacova has to be considered. The Branch Task Chair is my new recommendation for a mesh chair under $300. Ryan's recent Best Chairs Under $300 brought this chair to my attention, and I was pleasantly surprised while testing it. In contrast to the Tacova, the Branch Chair gives you less adjustments, but a step up in both build quality and comfort. Since comfort is so important, this is a great reason to consider extending your budget to $300. The Task Chair gives you seat height, tilt lock, tilt tension, arm height, and lumbar height adjustments. My favorite feature on the chair is the high and wide mesh backrest that keeps the frame away from my shoulders. The armrests are soft and large enough to compensate for their lack of adjustments. The Task Chair is pretty average looking at first glance, but if you look closely, you'll see Branch added some stylish features. At $500, we're now entering the mid-range chairs, and a major standout in this category is the Eurotech Vera. I have to lead off with the Vera's backrest, featuring a built-in lumbar curve that will fit just about everyone. As you recline in the chair, the mesh backrest hits the perfect balance of support while letting you feel suspended. The seat is nicely padded, but also supportive enough for long sitting sessions. The Vera has a nice range of adjustments, including a seat slider to accommodate for taller users. The chair does have a couple downsides. None of them were bad enough to prevent me from purchasing this chair for my home a few years ago. One personal preference is I wish the Vera's arms would go a little lower. Another issue is that the mesh tends to pull on loose woven clothing. My best under $700 pick brings us to our first premium brand of chairs with Haworth's Shoji. The advantage of being from a premium brand is that you'll receive a fully assembled chair with a 12-year warranty. Another advantage is Haworth's focus on creating a great-looking chair and offering 8 mesh and fabric color combinations. The main reason that the Shoji has been a BTOD favorite for a long time is that it's an all-around comfortable chair. The materials are very nice with a high-quality mesh and fabric on the seat. It's nice to have the adjustable lumbar, but most of the support is being done by the shape of the backrest. Possibly the best thing I can say about the chair is that there's nothing that I don't like, which is not something I can usually say about a chair. If I do have to pick out a downside, it would be that it's on the border of being too small for me. So if you're 6'2" or taller, you may appreciate that they have a 30-day trial period so that you can test out the chair. Also, the armrests are on the firm side, but I would still say that they're above average. I'm cheating a little by choosing the $1,072 Steelcase Carmen for my $1,000 pick, but I truly believe this chair is worth it. The Carmen is the first all-mesh chair I've come across with a flexible seat frame and backrest frame. The backrest is where the Carmen really shines. For me, there was plenty of built-in lumbar designed into the shape of the frame, so I wouldn't need to add the additional lumbar support. The Carmen has weight-activated recline, which feels just right at that 20% boost setting. The build quality on the Carmen is great, and the design feels very purposeful. There are a couple downsides though, the first being a lack of seat depth adjustment. I'm suspecting that the small seat pan is causing some extra pressure on my sit bones. But if you're in that 5'2" to 5'10" range, I wouldn't be concerned. Unfortunately, the arms are also a bit of a disappointment, but not bad enough for me to withhold my recommendation. We return to Haworth for my under $1,500 pick, the Zodi. Spec'd out with digital knit, lumbar adjustment, and dual posture, the Zodi will cost $13.99. If you're wondering why I didn't pick the Fern, I would generally prefer the Fern over the Zodi. But the best version of the Fern is the upholstered digital knit back, which I can't consider mesh. The digital knit on the Zodi is very different and truly feels and functions like mesh. The Zodi makes a great first impression when you order the right combo of colors and fabric. Haworth designed the chair with premium materials everywhere. The flared wide backrest is very comfortable with high quality mesh. A unique feature I love about the new Zodi is the dual posture adjustment range, which gives you the ability to perch on your chair. It's a great way to move around while working, especially if you use a height adjustable desk. I'm also a huge fan of the recline on the high-end Hayworth chairs, second only to my no-budget pick coming up next. The seat is a bit on the firm side, but it doesn't scare me away from the chair. If money is a non-factor, I'll take the Herman Miller Aeron stool. And why not, let's add the Atlas headrest that perfectly matches the frame and mesh. I would load up a size C chair with the adjustable posture fit lumbar support, tilt limiter, and fully adjustable arms. Until Herman Miller sends me my own personal Aeron stool, I'll have to show you our size B standard version. With the Aeron, you're getting high-end looks and the best build quality in the category. My favorite thing about the Aeron is the recline. It gives you a suspended, floating feeling in the highest quality mesh you'll find. The downsides are the hard seat frame can limit some seating positions, and the 3 different size approach means there's less adjustments to fit the chair to your body. Even with these problems, the Aeron is still the #1 mesh chair I'd like to see at my desk.